We just started building this set, the 1993 Action-Packed Hall of Fame, and the first two cards in this set were surprisingly interesting, really neat cards. So we're going to move forward here with card number 3, Dave Bing. This set, it actually starts with a really neat 10-card subset called One-on-One. You see the subset logo right there. It features pairs of players that are considered really great matchups. And taking a moment with this subset, it can really pull you into the history of the game. So we have videos on the first pair already, cards number 1 and 2. That was Walt Frazier, who was paired with Jerry West. And we saw that that was a great rivalry that starts this set off. See, Frazier and West met up in the NBA Finals 3 times. Frazier and the Knicks won twice out of those 3. So you see, in terms of these rivalries for this one-on-one subset, Action-Packed clearly put some thought into it. So I wanted to move on to this card number 3, Dave Bing. It's the first card in the second matchup of the one-on-one subset. You know you have 2 players that match up in this subset because the color of this one-on-one logo, it'll be the same for both players. That's how you know they match. So Dave Bing here, his pair is Earl the Pearl Monroe. And he didn't like that nickname, by the way, if you didn't know that. So both of them have this light blue font here for the logo, for the one-on-one. And we'll add a video of the Earl Monroe card later. Maybe next video, maybe a couple videos later. But again, this Dave Bing, Earl Monroe, it's another great choice by Action-Packed to highlight kind of a matchup, a rivalry. Okay, let me give you one example. Let's go back to December 26th, 1974. This is the day after Christmas, 1974. So the Pistons, they're winning with 30 seconds, less than 30 seconds in the game. So there you see Dave Bing with his Detroit logo. Obviously, you know he's in there. All right, so the Pistons are ahead. 30 seconds, little less. Earl Monroe hits a shot with 22 seconds left. Knicks are winning, 83-82. Well, 16 seconds later, Dave Bing hits a game-winning shot with only 6 seconds remaining on the clock. So the Pistons came out ahead, 84-83. So you see, this matchup that Action-Packed chose, Dave Bing versus Earl Monroe, I mean, there it is in history. There it really was on the court. They researched this. These are good matchups. They really are. I really feel with this third card, we have the beginning of another great pair in this one-on-one subset. And coincidentally, it's actually another pair of guards, Dave Bing and Earl Monroe. So, hopefully we'll see some other positions as we move through the set. But yeah, 2 great matchups, 1 and 2. Walt Frazier, Jerry West, and here we're starting the next matchup with Dave Bing. This information will repeat if you already watched some other videos for the 93 Action-Packed Hall of Fame, but if you're not familiar with this 93 Action-Packed set, honestly, for the price, it's hard to find a better set. These cards are on a different level than what you would usually see in the early 90s in terms of quality. This is a thick stock. They're embossed. They're glossy. See, the player is glossy, but look at the background. Nice matte finish. They were really trying to innovate with the design of this card. So much so that you can see the patent number here. 315,364. They even have their own patent number, Action-Packed, for this particular design. If you don't know Action-Packed cards, you can just feel that the quality is on a different level. And Although they're not true vintage cards, this set is still full of great Hall of Famers, and it's just loaded with historical information. Look at the back of this card, these career highlights. I mean, you see Dave Bing was the 1966-67 Rookie of the Year. And he put up great numbers that season. And the very next season, he was the NBA scoring leader. Look, led NBA in 67-68 with 2,142 points. You just don't hear his name so often, but yeah, Rookie of the Year, scoring leader the next season. This particular set of cards was meant to honor the 25th anniversary of the Basketball Hall of Fame. You see it right there with the gold foil. So every card mentions when the player was inducted into the Hall of Fame. See right here, elected to the Hall of Fame in 1990. So that's a nice feature. You always can find that information for all the different players. It's really a neat set of cards. Really connects you to the history of the game. And because this set is overlooked, honestly, you can find complete sets for under $20 if you just wait for one. But they're really a neat set for the money. Quality cards here. So, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. It's another start to a great matchup here. Dave Bing and Earl the Pearl Monroe. We'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.